our performers a huge round of applause as they bring to you the oldest Indian classical dance. Every point is now in my head.
It's a story, to me, it's the greatest story never told. It's a story that every Indian should know about. Assam has been culturally rich. It's been historically also very rich. Very few of us, I'm talking about the entire nation, very few of us know.
I told you that Assam is organizing the 400 years birth anniversary of 𝗙𝗵𝗲𝗏 in Delhi, 23rd, 24th and 25th, and a program of patriotic cultural event will be organized on 23rd in Sundar Nursery, 6 p.m. onwards. So we request you all to come there and to know 𝗙𝗵𝗲𝗏 and Assamese culture. We are taking some cards over here on the tea going to serve, and along with that we are taking some cards, invitation cards, and all of you are invited for this program. Thank you so much.
My name is 𝗖𝗵𝗄𝗍, and I've had I've been trained as a journalist, but I've had the great privilege of working in the space of what we call responsible tourism for a while now. And these words, sustainability, responsibility, we've heard so much, eco-tourism, now they're saying regenerative tourism, transformational tourism. As we go along, there'll be newer and newer and newer words, but in a sense, all I think that it means essentially is people and planet-friendly tourism. It's as simple as that. Assam, anybody who's been here this evening and has seen the presentations, you're already doing everything right. And there is so much that is already happening in the States. So many fantastic examples of very responsible, very local, very, very inclusive tourism that we've seen already. So it's just a matter of, according to me, whatever little bit that I've learned over the last 10 years certainly, it's just a matter of looking at those models.
Per se is the highest employment generator. A unit capital invested in tourism sector generates 10 times more jobs than, let's say, a traditional sector like construction or steel or cement. So this is one. Sustainable tourism, which is basically hinged on three principles, which Dr. Kashyap had pointed out, on economic prosperity, environmental sustainability and social well-being, could actually help to bring in much more jobs. India's total GDP, tourism sector accounts for almost 10%. We have recently done a study for a large corporate on wildlife tourism, and there are countries in Africa where it generates, the GDP share of tourism sector is almost 41 to 48% also. In Indian context, it becomes more important, and sustainable tourism with that added tinge of community, and especially in the context of Assam, where we have 220 plus tribal, so it brings in that extra glamour to it, I would say, in terms of employment generation, community angle. And what our study showed that the job created for sustainable tourism could be 15 to 16 times than what is invested. These are the factuals. I can share that report with anybody who wants to. 15 to 16 times than our traditional sector. And also, sustainable tourism, we've been working on this certification, sustainable certification on behalf of TOP. Apart from that, I've been a World Bank consultant. I've been working on sustainable tourism projects in UP, and in Tripura also we are going to start something. So, with my experience, I can say in Assam, we have had exposure in Manas, Nameri, Kaziranga, and also one cruise actually, which is also accommodation provider. So I think there is no place like Assam. This is not, I'm saying because I'm sitting on this podium, because I've been to 28 different wildlife and we work there. Probably the best place where this opportunity is opening up. And if there is a proper monitoring and a standard certification thrown in along with it, it can be a game changer for Assam. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for the question. First, I would like to congratulate Government of Assam for actually taking up sustainable travel as a concept. And it's finally a long time coming, but we are very happy that this is the way forward. Very happy to see your tourism policy 2022, where Chapter 2 is talking about sustainable tourism. I would just like to point out here that we hope we're looking at a long-term plan for this. It will not happen overnight. The fact that this whole idea has taken roots in our system is vital, and that a long roadmap is the way forward. But I look at, since all the points are very well covered by my panelists, I will just jump to another question.
The entire perception situation has changed. The law and order wise, Assam is one of the most safest destinations in the entire country. In terms of law and order, I want to repeat, Assam is one of the most safest destinations in the entire country. There's hardly any incident, plus many forget about incidents against tourists. There's no incidents in Assam. How it has changed? A lot of insurgent group has come back to the discussion table. The insurgency is no longer a phenomenon in Assam. We talk about insurgence to resurgence. This is a time of resurgence, and we are talking at a time post-COVID. Assam and the Northeast as a whole is ready for tourism in a big way, and sustainable tourism is a way of life now. Why Northeast is so attractive now? Connectivity. Earlier I used to say we have the issue of connectivity. Now we have 26 flights to Guwahati. Every day from Delhi, 26 flights to Delhi and direct flights, number one. We have flights to Aizawl, we have flight to Agartala direct. We have flight from Guwahati, you can travel to Chandigarh, there's a flight to Amritsar, there's a flight to Jaipur, there's a flight to Ahmedabad, forget about Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, fantastic connectivity. And not only Guwahati, we have some wonderful small aircraft has come up. And these are under Uran scheme of Government of India, you can fly to Lakhimpur, you can fly to 𝗙صy airport, and you can travel on Arunachal to Tezu, to Itanagar as an airport right now. So entire Northeast, Assam, not only Assam alone. When you talk about tourism, it's not only Assam alone.
I say one could spend an entire lifetime and yet not to be able to explore the state of Assam and its vivid entirely, and that is exactly what I wishes to bring to August audience gathered here today. We have with us the stakeholder of tourism sector coming from the various places across the country, including Assam. Hereby I propose to grant trade incentive to the tourism stakeholder depending on the numbers of night stays of the tourists in Assam as offer. Special incentive will be on offer to the stakeholder who will bring group of tourists to eco-friendly destinations like 𝗙់ឆ, 𝗵𝗵𝗄, Dima Hasao, Bhairab-Kund, Umrangso Valley, etc. For promoting nature, community participation, willing workers to organic farm. Assam is a land of unparalleled beauty. Yet, it has most remained undiscovered and unexplored. Anyway, who wants to take a break from the dim of vast and routine urban life